What is up, everybody? 49's Fine, back at you again today with another precious metals video. And today I wanted to talk about whether or not it's worth it to buy high premium gold, or should you just be buying Krugerrands? Let's get into it. A huge thank you to our first two community members, Scott and Zeus. Thank you guys very much for being part of the finest. So in the world of gold and silver, we have plenty of different options, a plethora of options, in fact. We can buy generic, we can buy premium, we can buy semi-numismatic, we could buy numismatic, and prices go all over the board. And prices are very important when you consider these metals a part of your net worth, so the decision can be very difficult where you should put your money. Obviously, that is your decision. This is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion. When it comes to silver, I do like to go a bit heavier into the generic stuff. I do have some nice silver pieces. As you can see, I have a 5-ounce 2024 Perth Mint Dragon. I have a 2-ounce 2025 Perth Mint Lunar Snake. I do like to buy premium silver. The premium does go up over time on the silver if it's a limited series and it's well sought after and well known in the industry, as Perth Mint is. But silver is so volatile and the price can jump all over the place that I don't think it's quite as reliable buying high premium silver as it might be buying high premium gold. Ultimately, no matter what you do, you're going to have to find the right buyer. If you're buying stuff that's super rare, super high premium, super numismatic, you're gonna have to find the right buyer that's gonna appreciate that item enough to pay a price that you're happy with. With that being said, if you are looking into premium gold or premium designed semi-numismatic gold, I think the absolute best avenue to go down is the Perth Mint Lunar Series, or most Perth Mint series in general. The reason I say that is Perth Mint is well known all around the world. It's well recognized. Most places that you go to, whether it's like a coin show, convention type of thing, or maybe even your local LCS that you've established a relationship with, a good relationship with, they are likely to pay you back a decent premium, especially if it's a super rare piece like a 2022 Perth Mint Gold Tiger. I really want one of those. They're about $1,000 over spot right now for a 1-ounce piece. People that bought those, I'm sure, are very, very happy. The key to buying premium semi-numismatic gold and silver is to buy it the moment it releases. Buy it before the minting stops. Buy it before it's considered a rare piece. The moment these lunar pieces, gold or silver, begin to be minted, they are already considered a limited series because they're only going to be made for roughly 1 year. And then after that year is over, pretty soon thereafter, they are considered rare. And we can see that with the gold Tiger. We can see that with some of the ox designs that they've made for silver and gold. I personally did pick up a 2022 Tiger. The premium was I think about $9 over spot for this 2-ounce silver Tiger. That's only going to go up over time. I do think that unfortunately getting your premium back on silver pieces is going to be a little bit more difficult just because of how volatile silver is. And you got to take into account the gold to silver ratio. So if the ratio closes, I'm not going to turn around and sell one of these for gold. I'm going to hang on to this forever. So this does lose the advantage of using the gold-silver ratio, because I don't think if I were to go to an LCS or any buyer really, if I was to turn around and sell 140 ounces of silver to pick up 2 ounces of gold, I don't think amongst the pile of silver that I set in front of them, they're going to necessarily respect this piece that much more than they would respect a buffalo or a Canadian maple. That's the importance of buying generic silver, because the spot price is the spot price. There's no There's not a whole lot of negotiation in regards to spot, but there is a ton of room for negotiation in regards to what premium the LCS or buyer is going to pay you back. So that's kind of why I stay pretty heavy in the stacking area of silver, because the spot price is way more liquid than a premium that you're going to get back. And whenever it comes to big purchases like selling several hundred ounces of silver, typically the more you sell, the less you're going to get back in premium. And if you have 120 ounces of buffaloes and then you throw in an ox and you throw in a tiger in there, the LCS is probably not going to flex that much for you and pay you that much more than they would if you were to just sell these on their own or sell these on eBay or at a coin show. Gold is much more valuable per ounce. Mintage numbers are typically much lower for gold than they are for silver mintages. So just across the board, if you're going to buy premium with the intention of hopefully getting that premium back in the future, I think it's probably better to put it into gold. There's less volatility, there's lower mintage numbers. And these two pieces here, my 1/10 ounce gold dragon and my 1/4 ounce snake, they don't have a super high premium yet. And that's the advantage of buying them close to the release date. I bought the dragon in 2024, and I just now picked up the snake because it released a couple of weeks ago. I used a wire, and it took a couple of weeks for it to get to me, but I was able to pick these up, and I'm fairly confident for these two specific years that they're gonna retain their premium and grow their premium on top of that once they get harder and harder to find. So long story short, should you buy premium gold? Is it a good idea? Or should you buy just regular gold bullion that doesn't carry a huge premium? I think that regular gold bullion is going to be a little bit more liquid in regards to getting your money back. And if you're going to sell semi-numismatic gold, you're going to have to find the right buyer if you really want to get a specific amount back. For example, if I had a gold tiger that I wanted to sell, I'm going to do my homework and I'm going to find the right person to sell it to. I'm not just going to march up to the LCS and hand it over and get $50 over spot. I'm going to get what it's actually worth in regards to its numismatic value. So when it comes to selling premium gold, you're going to have to put in a little bit more work, and you're going to have to find the right buyer, and you might run into people that aren't offering as much as you want. Ultimately, in regards to these lunar series, only time will tell, but I am confident that 10 years from now, a 2025 lunar snake in gold is going to be well sought after. It's a beautiful design, and I think if I were to attempt to sell it, I could find the right buyer relatively easily, and I would get an amount back in premium that I'm satisfied with. But if you're just trying to keep it simple, buy generic gold, buy ASEs, buy maples, buy buffaloes. If you want the chance at getting a little bit more back in premium or a lot more back in premium in the case of the gold tiger, go with the premium stuff. Just know that you're gonna be spending a little bit more time looking for the right buyer, especially if it's a very rare piece. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Those are just a little bit of my thoughts today. Ultimately, do what the heck you want. It's your world, it's your stack, it's your life. All right, guys. Peace.